All right, guys, welcome back. It's the Super Mario Dario Minute. Dario, what the fuck is going on?
What's up, man? We're not doing the YouTube yet. That's for next time. Am I correct?
Who fucking knows? I'm recording it right now. It could go on YouTube.
Good. It's a trial and error.
All right, you're back in Florida. You
For
left.
the 15, I left Montreal. It's been a long day. I've been up for like 28 hours or something like that. I'm very cranky. I'm hungry. I got a Subway sandwich right next to me. I'm scarfing down for the YouTube debut, or maybe pre-debut. I'm not sure. And yeah, man, I'm feeling pretty good. We got a couple things to talk about.
So, guys,
and then afterwards, I'm going to take my nap.
If you didn't know, today's podcast is brought to you by Subway. Eat fresh.
Oh, yes. I got a big chicken bacon round. Maybe it's a grilled chicken. I don't know, but it is terrific.
Hey, I like it. Dario, we've had 50 fucking questions come in for you for the podcast that people want to know some shit about you.
Okay, let's hear it. I may have some answers. They better be good questions, though.
All right, well, we've already tried to do this once, so I'm going to pick new ones.
Perfect. I mean, might as well.
What is the most annoying sound you've ever heard?
People on a podcast in the middle of a show eating Subway with their mic on. That pisses me off. I could not imagine what that would sound like for people. That would piss me off. I would lose my shit as a host. Next question.
What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is ending up like Bruno. Very dependent, ugly, useless, and only 6 feet tall. That would piss me off. That would not piss me off. That's my biggest fear.
We're going to re-go over a question. What is your dream car, and does Bruno already drive it?
You would think with all the cars that Bruno's been driving, he's driving his Porsche Cayennes and his A4s and the Maserati SUVs. You would think he is driving my dream car. I think a dream car for me would probably be like a Jeep, and maybe a Panorama. Porsche Panamera would be nice. Not too big, not too small, not too flashy. I think it's a very classic car, but it'd have to be all black. That's a dream car for me. And it's very obtainable.
Okay. When was the last time you cried?
Probably about 6 hours ago when I was packing and I was not even close to being done, and I had like no food. It was just very stressful. I had a breakdown. Okay, I do not want to talk about it, but it was very recent, for sure.
Okay, what is the best thing to do under the influence?
The best thing to do under the influence. The best thing that I would do, my route is always go to like a joint, like a burrito joint or something like that. Hop the counter and start serving the customers. I've done that, and it's a very nice thing to do under the influence. I think that's the way to go.
You want to hear a story about something that I did when I used to drink and I was under the influence?
What do you mean you used to drink?
I don't drink anymore.
You don't drink anymore? Okay, that's good. All right, yeah, let's hear it.
So I worked at a whitewater rafting resort. I was a whitewater rafting guide when I was younger. And there was a lot of drinking that went on there. So I was drunk. We ended up going to, what the fuck was that place? Eastside Mario's, just outside of town. And I was shit canned, and we closed the bar at Eastside's. And then everybody cleared out, and we were still drinking. And then the bartender cleared out. And then I cleared over top of the bar and stole a bunch of booze and then left.
I mean, what other option? What were you supposed to do at that point, Tanner?
I don't know.
What other option was there for you? Viable option, a pertinent option. There was nothing else.
No.
I think you did well.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And it has been over 10 years since that happened, so I don't think I can get arrested for it.
Okay, perfect. No incriminating. It's over.
Favorite fast food item other than Subway?
Man, you got to go with the classic. For me, it's a burrito. Probably a burrito, man. Fuck, I have a problem with that. Huge problem, man. I just loaded up with just all these cheeses and habanero sauces, and oh my god, dude, it's my weakness. It's gonna be the reason why I'm gonna be a cruiserweight one day.
Well, Then you're up at my weight class.
Speaking of cruiserweight, you see Bruno, he keeps threatening Adam. He says he's on at 12 meals a day trying to get up to his weight class. As soon as he's at 201 pounds and it's going, it's happening. He's going to replace the King fight.
I know that Bruno wants to kill himself, but I don't think death by Braidwood is a good idea.
No, death by Braidwood is haunting even after life. You don't want to get into that.
Yeah. What is the one thing that really makes you angry?
Have I answered this question? No. The one thing that really makes me angry. Oh, freelance journalists that put fighters down, whether they're good or bad. They just put them down and have never thrown a punch in their life. Fuck those people. Worldwide. They're everywhere. I hate those people. No respect. Fighters give up their health, and whether they don't suit the way you like their fighting styles, you should not be talking shit. But that's just a clean version of what I want to say. But whatever.
All right, we'll do two more.
Okay, good. I like these questions.
Okay. Favorite podcast?
What do you mean, man? The podcast that's home. What's home to me is the Spice of Life podcast, man. I put it above the Joe Rogan podcast, the Tyson podcast. I mean, it's fucking terrific. This is where shit goes down. This is unfiltered. This is where shit happens. I mean, tonight when Ryan Ford gets on is going to be the reason why I like, and it's number one, the Spice of Life podcast.
All right, last question. What is your best pickup line?
My best pickup line is usually from Tinder. It's because it won't work in real life. You go on Tinder and you match with somebody and you say, wow, I can't believe this app actually works for jail. Gets them every time.
That's hilarious.
Or, you know what? I would any pickup line that Luke uses, those could be my favorite. Could you imagine a pickup line from Luke?
No, I can't actually. Can you give me an example of a pickup line from Luke?
Hey, do you like to get fucked by guys that look like turtles?
Now, you've seen Luke with his shirt off, correct?
I have seen Luke with my shirt off, yes.
Can you agree with me that he has some form of body dysmorphia?
You know, one of the questions were, do I believe in aliens? And I do believe in aliens. Luke is an alien. Luke's a fucking alien. There's no other way to wrap it. Luke is just a extraterrestrial, if I do say so myself. With a mean head kick, Luke, with respect.
That's what Adam says. Like, Braidwood, with all due respect, you look like an alien.
Yeah. It's with the highest respect, dude. Do not kick me.
You seen the Adam Braidwood fight on the weekend. He mowed through that Mexican fellow fairly quickly. And then we had some drama in the ring when Simon got in there after.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I could not be there. I almost got a table, but things did not work out to my favor. But I've seen the video and I've seen the post-fight. I've seen the interviews with Manny and all that stuff. Good event. Good for Braidwood. I'm glad that it was very smart of Eye of the Tiger, I'll admit, and I don't like to admit it, but it was good to have him over. You know, people got to see him and they got to see what's been brewing. It's been happening for over a year now, or close to a year, so I think it was very good for the French people to see Adam. I think this is going to help. This is going to be a nice fight, nice little local fight. I can't wait for it. But listen, Adam did what he was supposed to do. They gave him the opponent, and Adam he has one objective, and that's what you said, to mow through. And Jesus seemed like a tough guy, but I think he was until he got hit. And I think he just really didn't want it. So it only lasted a fucking round. Good for Adam. I'm glad he's getting some more rounds in Edmonton in April 28th. Is that it?
Yes.
Good. You're scaring me. Why are you scaring me, Tanner?
I'm looking at the luggage on your bed, and there's a lot of stuff that's sitting there that look like purses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 purses.
Did you bring a French female back to Florida with you?
No, buddy. We don't live here anymore. Our parents basically have hoarded our rooms. My mom has run out of shit to put in her closet, and she just uses his room. So basically, I sleep on the floor. Not really, but still. This is actually Bruno's room, if you're curious. He has the best lighting, so I use it, but Bruno doesn't need it.
Well, it is fitting that there's purses on the bed and that's Bruno's room.
Basically, since his balls are in Karina's purse as of right now.
Uh, she seems like a very lovely young lady, like not altogether bright.
Oh, she can't. How could she be if she's with Bruno? Of course not. No. Very nice girl. Great heart. Terrific intentions. Makes my brother happy, and really, I could care less if she does or doesn't. But I mean, I guess that's what's important at the end of the day.
So
Ugh.
I had a dream the other night, and you, your brother, and your brother's girlfriend were in it.
I mean, that might have been a meme, buddy. But there's a lot of memes with me, Bruno, and Karina in it.
Yeah, I don't know who's making those new memes, but they're fucking terrible.
I like them. Well,
Okay, well they're
yeah. Well,
the,
I don't know who's making them though.
the
Who is
premise.
making them?
The premise of the memes are fantastic.
Yes.
Um, I'm gonna send the gentleman the app that I use to make the memes, where you can get all the shit off of them, so they don't look like fucking hammered shit when you put them out. I do enjoy that people copy my ideas. I think it's flattering.
I might copy your idea and make my own podcast.
What do you? What?
I'm just kidding. Don't punch me.
You should make your own podcast. You and Platinum Mike.
Yeah, right. Could you fucking imagine?
No, I'd listen to it though.
We get flagged every fucking time. Every time for Mike's comments. For sure. And he would incriminate himself.
Oh, you get arrested 100%.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But okay, back to this dream. So there was a dream. Bruno fought. He lost. And,
Thank God, finally.
Literally ate the canvas. Not even a very competitive match. He got chinned. And then you fought in the main event. And you won. And you won a title. I don't know what fucking title it was. But then Bruno's girlfriend ditched Bruno and tried to get with you.
Honestly, I do feel like that's going to happen at some point of our lives. I feel like that's going to be... that's a solid... That's not, man, I don't know if that's a dream. That could be a prediction, man. I don't know. We got to start listening to you a lot more. That sounds very likely. I wouldn't be surprised. But I would not accept Karina's offer. I would rather kill myself. Honestly.
How old is this young lady?
What, 22, 23? She can barely tie her own shoes.
How old's Bruno?
And Bruno, oh, how old is Bruno?
Yeah.
A year younger than me. He's 23. Yeah. He's around the same age as Karina. I mean, a lot of people say he looks older, but that's because he looks more beaten.
Yes.
More crooked nose, the ear, and then okay, I'll get it to him. He can grow a little bit of facial hair. I can't, okay? Fuck off, everybody. Sue me.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm really pulling for Bruno in this relationship. Hopefully he can get her pregnant and lock her down.
That's what Bruno says every week. Every week. He's just like counting on, I'm telling you, this is my week.
Hey, hopefully he does.
Then the time of the month comes and he's very depressed. You can see it. You can see it in his face.
It's literally not getting any better for him.
Nah, probably not.
Like, he might be able to get a girl that's the same hotness, but stupider.
No.
Or
no, he basically hit the pinnacle.
Or like an ugly girl that's kind of smart.
He hit the pinnacle, dude. It's all over for him.
I agree.
There's no way. There's no going up from here.
I agree.
There's no way down. So 100%. You better be careful because it's a long way down.
I agree. Now let's talk about this fantastic brunette that you've been hanging out with, cooking all this food, pissing me off on Instagram.
She's such a sweetheart. Honestly, usually I don't care about leaving Montreal. It's like very easy because I get to go back to Florida, but it was actually a little difficult. I enjoyed the company. It was nice. After the fights, I wasn't training as much, so I had more time to spend. Like you saw, I got shit-faced in Kingston and, you know, watching the fights together, watching Bruno get punched in the face, but win a decision. Oh, that was nice. And then she's cooking for me. Like I said, I'm trying to make a move to go down to 160. Not a lot of people know that. But if it happens successfully, because it's a very timely, process, I'm going to give her a lot of credit. She's cooking for me. I'm at the gym. She goes and calls me, says, come over. I got dinner waiting for you. She's got salmon. She's got stir-fried chicken, man. She's in the kitchen, wrist flicking, all that shit, man.
Wow.
She's doing good. She stole my heart, the little one. Little French. And everybody warned me about the French girls, but I guarantee you, knowing me, I'll mess it up. So I give it a week before she gets bored of me.
Now, is this girl like a legit girlfriend? Like she's your girlfriend?
Not a legit. I wouldn't call her that. I wouldn't embarrass her like that by calling, by her calling me her boyfriend or whatever it is, But she's a good, more than a friend. She's my little lady for now. Then we'll see what happens. She either blocks me when I wake up tomorrow morning, or we'll see what happens when I come back.
Was this the girl that got weirded out that I got the picture of the girl on your shoulders?
Yes, she's like, what? Where are they getting their content? Like, where were these getting these pictures? Because then she don't have me on every social media. I post different pictures on different social sites,
Mm.
and she's like, "When the fuck was this picture even taken? I don't even remember this picture being taken, and who is this kid that's been photoshopped?" So yeah, she was a little bit freaked out, not weirded out, but she was like, "Okay, what's going on?" But for the sake of justifying what Brian Caldwell was trying to do, I think it was very worth it. So it's okay.
100%. Now, I did see her on the FaceTime the other day.
Did you? You did. That's right. I was at the keg. Yeah, you called. But you know what? It was worth it. Talking to you and Hunter was a pleasure, especially Hunter. I see that he's an ass kicker in Fortnite. And you know what's crazy is that Bruno's pretty good in Fortnite. And you know what? We got to do a team where it's me, Bruno, Ryan Ford, because I know Ryan plays Fortnite. And
Yes.
maybe his son RJ. Maybe we can get like a super squad. The fearsome foursome. That's what we'll call ourselves.
There is an issue with that because you and Bruno are on Xbox.
Oh God, no. Oh my God.
And Ford is on PlayStation, but I had just added Bruno on Xbox. I have Fortnite.
No. You added Lazy Pikachu 32? Make sure you get me Chummy Racer 2411. I'll message it to you.
You
Don't
just
ask
said
about it, okay? It's way better than Lazy Pikachu.
Chummy Racer 2422.
Chummy Racer 2411.
You have to mess it. I'll forget.
I will. I will message you because I don't want you to fuck it up.
Do you play the Fortnite?
I do play Fortnite. I'm not as good as Bruno. I'm telling you, Bruno's fucking fantastic at it. He's fucking winning battle royales like nothing. Wakes up in the morning, boom, sends me a picture, another one, another one. Fuck him. But he would be good to have on the squad.
I came second yesterday.
He did,
I did.
or you did?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Yeah.
I,
I
felt,
came second the other day too, and I think with Bruno's power, I think we could really make some damage.
I think so. And like maybe I'll be on the headset talking and Hunter can be playing because he's better than me.
Yes, let's do it like that. We gotta have Hunter play too. Hunter's quick. Good for him. Yeah, we'll probably do it that way.
Well, young Hunter, he's got a YouTube channel now where he plays Fortnite on the YouTube channel. And his first video, him and his little faggot friend won.
Wow. You know what? Good for Hunter. You know what? I'm gonna subscribe to that because I'll subscribe to that. The only reason I won't, and I will, unfortunately, I will subscribe to the Spice of Life, not because of Luke, but because of Tanner. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would not. But I can't wait till that starts happening.
We are missing Luke today. He's not going to show up fashionably late for this episode. He is at the doctor getting help for his sex addiction. So hopefully he gets that figured out. I think actually that he might be a chronic masturbator and he's just had a vagina around, so that's what he's been using.
He's probably got the exclusive, what are those called? Fleshlights or whatever.
Yeah.
He's probably got like 10 different mold castings of them. Luke's got the whole setup. They're glow in the dark and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a feeling if you turn off the light and you put a blue light or a blue lamp, whatever they're called, black light in Luke's room, it's just gonna be a mess on the walls, on the ceiling fan,
Agreed.
the door handle.
Agreed. I agree with that 100%. What we're going to get the diagnosis of what it actually is, and we will disclose it on the Thursday episode of the Spice of Life podcast. I have a couple thoughts. I'm going to save them for Thursday. I'll share them with you, though, after the show, maybe.
Okay.
But I think they're good.
All right.
Okay.
I'm with it.
You're back in Florida for a reason. You're going to do a little bit of a fight camp, right?
A little bit of a training camp just to get the weight off. I need a little bit away from the distraction, even though Florida distracts me quite a bit. But I think it'll be good. I'll be able to monitor my weight a little bit better, and I'll be able to eat my way, but in a efficient way. And we'll see what happens. And then hopefully I can be a healthy, strong, sexy 160 pounder, and we'll see what happens. We're gonna do it the right way. It'll take some time, but you can see. You'll be able to see it I'll be nice and fucking fit for it, and then we'll see what happens. And then Dario's gonna start invading the middleweight division. We'll see that 6'2". It's a good height for me.
You're
A lot of
six
midgets in
two.
that weight class. Yeah, of course. I drank my milk when I was young. Don't worry about it, man.
Okay, you're 2 inches taller than I am.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna punch you in the body.
Ooh, ooh. You might as well. When me and Mike Perry spar, he doesn't go for the head anymore. He just goes for the stomach, because Mike is significantly shorter than me for a welterweight in the UFC.
So why do you want to go to 160? Do you think you're gonna have a better chance of chinning more people?
No, I think when the when there's the next step, I'm 16-0, and I think I'm at the point of the career where the competition will be, we're breaking top 15. Like we're
Yeah.
gonna have to, and I have been taking a look at both weight classes, and everybody's got phenomenal fighters in each weight class. But as far as we're gonna have to see if I want to grow into 168, or if I'm at the point where maybe I can't, but it's very possible in a healthy way to make 160. So we'll see what happens. And if I can do it a healthy way, I think my style would be perfect for the middleweight division. I think with a little bit of more weight loss, I'll be faster. I'm not worried about chinning people. I just want to be nice and efficient, be able to get out of the way, be quick. And I think we can do that at 160. But if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If not, we'll see what happens. We're going to take things slow. We're going to do it the right way. And my little girlie's going to still be cooking me stir-fried chicken with sweet potato and zucchini. And, we'll see what happens. And we'll see if we can do it the right way.
Okay. So what do you walk around at right now?
Maybe I'm about a 170. So we're good. So you're talking about 170, but that's, a very strict 170, like I'm watching myself. But if you're talking me super middleweight, that's 2 pounds away from fight weight already,
Yeah.
and I don't even have a fight scheduled anytime soon, unless for the Adonis Stevenson Badu Jack card that may or may not happen still on May 19th. But we'll see what happens. And if I can make 160 for that fight, so be it. Why not?
You can make 160 right now.
I can make 160. I think so.
Right now, it's 10 pounds. It's easy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is not my normal walking around weight, but because I just had a fight and I stayed in the gym, I'm able to maintain this type of weight. So we'll see what happens. It's a little bit of a process, but it's okay as long as I don't get uglier. Like when I cut weight, my ears get bigger. I don't like that. So hopefully that doesn't happen more dramatically.
Do you feel physically good though? You feel
I feel
healthy?
terrific. I'm
Oh,
just only tired because of not the jet lag, because I did not go through a jet lag, but just because
yeah,
of the traveling. I hate traveling in general. I hate packing. I'm not very organized.
yeah.
I know I forget. I know I forgot tons of important shit back in Montreal that I probably needed, but I'm not gonna remember until I wake up. The bag I did forget in Montreal. Not really forget. It's more territorial. It kind of protects the apartment.
I like that. Is the boogeyman hat? Is the Uncle Ron hat still there?
It's still there as well.
Ooh, that's a tandem of hats to protect the house.
Oh yeah. Nobody's fucking busting in. Everybody
Perfect.
feels the presence.
I
I
like
got an
that.
auto lock on that. It's the two fucking hats.
Where's your parents right now? Are they downstairs?
No, I don't. Probably at work.
Oh, okay. What do they do?
My mom owns her own title company, so she's basically the bread maker. She's real estate's a good thing to be in Cape Coral. So yeah, she's the bread maker, and dad's basically the courier.
Nice.
We basically take the orders from mom. Everybody. Even though I don't live here anymore, mom's the boss. Mom's always been the boss. She's a boss lady, so good for her. Yeah. She's a CEO of her own company. It's very nice.
Now, is that fuckwit of a dog at that house?
Yes, I just took a Snapchat of it. But like I said, nobody knows that I'm in Florida. I've kept it quiet because I'm trying to surprise my friend for his birthday while I'm here. Might as well. But you guys are more than welcome to announce it. And with you guys, I mean Tanner Wilshaw, because Luke does not contribute to this fucking show anymore.
Here's a real question then for you. How long? Okay, you split your time between Florida and Montreal. Where basically do you spend the most time?
Montreal,
Okay.
for sure. That's where I live. I mean, I got my own apartment there, my own living space. And Florida, I only usually stay in Florida a long period of time when it's holidays, like maybe like Christmas or something like that. But like I said, I just came here and I'll probably be here for 10 days. And then I'm splitting back, like I've been in Montreal already since the year started, like 2.5 months.
Yeah.
For my fight, Bruno had 2 fights and everything. So no, that's where I train. That's where I belong. If I want to take boxing serious, I got to be where I train. And it's Montreal. But sometimes you got to change the environment a little bit so you don't get fucking bored and lose your mind.
I like that. Let's wrap this fucking thing up. You need to have a nap.
Yes, I do need a nap, but I do have a song of the week for you.
Songs of the week. Let's go. Ryan Ford already picked. What was it?
Ryan Ford was Hustlin' and something.
Hustle and Motivate. That's what his was. You've got a song.
It's Ric Flair Drip. Everybody needs a little bit of Ric Flair in their life. Ric Flair Drip. Go woo on a bitch. Everybody's going to be wooing all fucking week.
Woo!
You'll be hearing me play it. Yes, sir.
And this will be my last dedication to Stephen Bossy.
Oh, yeah.
If he does not respond to this one, it's going to get a hell of a lot more serious. So this week's song to Steve is AC/DC Spoilin' for a Fight.
I am so fucking with this one. They get better every week, Tanner. Fucking credit to you.
This is the last one. I can't do it anymore. I'm running out of songs, and I'm actually running out of patience.
Yes, for this, I mean, I know. And I know how your patience is when you one-word text me, so yeah. I do not want to test it, and I would not want to be Steve Boss or Boss.
It's very short, but Steve, I'm being fucking dead serious.
Nobody's fucking around, Steve.
If I can steal Adam Braidwood's lines, it gets serious real quick, and we're serious right now.
Very serious.
Let's get after it, man. Like, there's only a certain amount of time that both of us have left in this sport. We're both almost the same age. You're fucking a year older than me, but you look like 60 years older than me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But realistically, I'm 35. He's 36. We don't have a lot of time left, so let's get it on.
Let's do this.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here, Dario.
I'm excited for Ryan's segment tonight. It's going to be fucking hostile. Can't wait. Good luck, guys.
This is Jelena Marjanovic, 8-time world champion, and you are listening to the Spice of Life podcast.
Welcome to the Spice of Life podcast, featuring Tanner Wilshaw and Luke Spicer. Two talented fighters discussing life, fighting, work, family, balance, and everything in between. Tune in weekly for your fill of laughs. Now, here's your hosts, Tanner Wilshaw and Luke Spicer.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Spice of Life podcast. Today, the podcast is brought to you by Real Deal Athletics. So if you guys cart your ass over to your computer, get on the internet, go to www.realdealathletics.ca, get on there, buy a t-shirt, buy a hat, support a Canadian guy that's doing big things in boxing. And speaking of the person that you'd be supporting, we got Ryan the Real Deal Ford.
Well, what's going down, brother?
Well, I want to know what's going down with you because you got some shit that you want to say today, and let's just dive right into it.
What are we diving into here?
Well,
the robbery?
The real deal robbery in Russia, or some fuckery that went over in Russia, or where do you want to start?
Yeah, well, going over to somebody else's country and fighting, their champion in their hometown, it's hard to win a decision win, but, I feel that I won that fight. He never hit me flush. He pretty much ran and held the whole fight. But, what can you do, right? It's, there's no excuses to be made. I feel like I got robbed. It is what it is. And, it's on to the next one now.
Well, sit back and watch the fight, and it was a track meet. It was constant forward pressure from you. You took a lot of the punches off the gloves.
Yeah.
And you hit him a bunch.
Yeah, it's crazy. I see that. I watched the fight, and I hit the more clean punches. He hit my gloves 98% of the time. And, I was pressing the fight. I was the guy, making the fight happen. If I didn't go forward, then there would be no fight. So, yeah, it is what it is. I knew that if I left it to the judges that I wouldn't, I wouldn't get the victory, and who knows, man, I could have knocked him out and, probably get disqualified or something like Vander Holyfield did in the Olympics.
It's very true. So yeah, you took the fight in Russia, another big fight. You're the definition of what people should call a prize fighter. Like if there's prize fighter in the dictionary, your picture should be beside it because you don't turn down anything.
No, man, I'm in this to win it, and fighting is what I do. So you know what? hey, if you want to be the best, you got to fight the best. So, I don't shy away from challenges, and I'm not looking for easy fights.
No, and you're ready. You're ready to rumble. I know you got some news to drop maybe later this week, so everybody should pay attention to what you got going on Facebook, Ryan Ford or Ryan the Real Deal Ford, your fan page, and you'll be able to find that news out there if something does come up.
Yeah, for sure. I'm hoping to drop something this week here, and stay active, man. That's I wasn't hurt in that fight at all. I got a little bit of headbutt, but I heal like a Wolverine, and I'm already back in the gym. I'm getting ready, staying ready, so I don't have to get ready.
All right, well, let's talk about a gentleman by the name of Mr. Edwin Aguilar.
Oh, well, when Puff Daddy made that little meme and says stop training with shitty trainers, well, that's pretty much it. I don't want to spend most of my time talking about this guy because he doesn't even deserve to be talked about. Mm-hmm. But, I brought him in as a cornerman to come to Russia for my WBA title fight. One of the biggest fights that this guy's ever been to corner, let alone on the other side of the world. And pretty much he just didn't show up. He felt that, we took it as he was coming to Russia on a vacation. And, the guy slept in the mornings when we were supposed to be training, like 3 times. And, messaging me on message, did you try to wake me up? Like, listen, man, you're 42 years old. I'm not your mom. I don't need to be waking you up. Then he tried to blame the jet lag for sleeping. Well, 3 of us were there. I'm fighting. We're all jet lagged, but there's a job to be done. And you know what? He couldn't fulfill what he was brought there to do. So I send his ass home.
You just told him, pack your stuff and get out of here.
I told him he's got till the morning, get your shit and get out of the hotel and go home. Do whatever you got to do, but you ain't part of the team, so you got to go.
So when I look at a situation like that, like you brought a guy in to help you get ready for a fight, jet lag shouldn't affect him. He doesn't have to fight. He should be up. He should be doing whatever you need to do for that 7 days or that 5 days or 3 days or whatever the hell you're going to be doing over there. He should sleep deprive himself so that you can be ready to go.
Yeah, and the thing is like, I'm not a hard guy to deal with during fights, man. There's time that we have to do work, and then there's time that we can see Russia, but those times that we have to do work, we need to do the work. You need to be there. It doesn't matter if you don't want to go in the sauna. There's a sauna room. There's the cold pool. There's a couch with the TV and everything. So it doesn't matter if you don't want to go in the sauna. You don't have to go in the sauna. But you're going to be there as a team, like I brought you there to be a team.
I agree with that. He should have been there every step of the way, and I'm guessing this mistake will never ever happen again.
Oh well, if somebody decides to bring him on a fight and stuff, you know what? It's their stupidity, but it ain't ever going to happen with me again. The guy, it's crazy because like going through this fight week. I have the promoter calling me, asking me if I'm drinking. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm getting ready for one of the biggest fights of my life. What do you mean, am I drinking? He's like, oh, well, there was room service ordered to your room. I'm like, what? So I ask everybody, who drank? Who ordered room service? Everybody says no. So I get back to the hotel room. I ask them who ordered the room service. This guy orders 6 beers to his room after we left dinner.
Oh, my.
And drinks himself to sleep and wonder why he don't get up in the morning.
Jeez.
So then all of a sudden I get a new contract sent to me, and the contract sent to me is saying that if they find out that I was drinking or whatnot, that they're able to take 10 to 100% of my purse.
Excuse me?
Exactly.
Wow.
So now this guy is messing with my money that I feed my family with.
Wow. So who ended up having to pay for this tab then?
Well, I told him he had to pay for his tab.
Oh, he paid for it.
So he paid for his tab.
Okay.
You know, all the drinks and stuff that he ordered. But you know, now it put me in a situation where, you know, I fly this guy halfway across the world, his plane ticket, put him up a hotel, everything. He's supposed to be my corner man, supposed to be my cut guy, the guy who wrapped my hands. Well, now I'm in Russia with a good friend of mine, Sean, and my bro Coulter. These guys have never been in the corner of a freaking world title fight before, you know?
Yeah.
At this level. So, you know, I put these guys in a position to do something that they're not in, and on top of it, I have to pay another guy from Russia to wrap my hands and to be in my corner just in case any cuts and stuff because of this guy.
Oh, jeez.
You know, but with me, I'm a guy, you know, obstacles are always in my way throughout my whole life, you know, and the thing is with me is that I overcame it, you know, it is what it is. I was there to fight, and, you know, so I went in there, I did what I did, and, you know, now it's just I want to let these, you know, people who are coming up as fighters and stuff to really watch who you have training you.
100%.
Because there's guys like this all over the place in the gyms. You know, just because somebody can hold pads don't mean they know shit about boxing. Or, you know, it doesn't mean that they know how they should move you forward and you know, how to coach you, you know, to be a professional athlete, because this is the hurt business.
Yeah.
You know, we're not playing soccer. We're not playing hockey. You know, we're going in and we're punching each other in the face till somebody gets knocked out or something, you know, which is very dangerous. And to have a guy like that, you know, being able to coach people is very wrong.
Well, that's a scary thing too. Like, what do you do if that guy shows up and he's not 100% in his right mind? He's sitting in
Exactly.
like, there's serious consequences and repercussions. I've been telling my nephew, because he's at the boxing gym now with me, and he's getting ready to take his first amateur fight in September. He's going to start getting ready now for it so that he can be prepared. But I told him, like, this isn't football, man. Like, you're not playing a game. You can't play this.
No, it's real.
You're going to get hit in the face, and there's serious consequences and repercussions for all that. So
yeah, for sure.
So it's one of those things. Definitely, if anybody out there is at a gym, just because a guy says that he can hold pads, and if you watch a video and it looks like shit, doesn't mean that he can hold pads. There's certain people that we both know that do that. But,
yeah, exactly, right. And that's the thing is with this sport, you don't want to be in there with guys like this because it can hurt you, hurt your career, but it can also hurt you as well.
100%. Well, we don't have to talk about this fuckboy anymore if you don't want to.
On to the next.
Because I did hear about this stuff before you even told me I heard about it. And
yeah. Well, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, when they see a guy who's in Russia, and then all of a sudden 3 days later he's back home. You know, not there for a fight. There's a reason why. You know, and he wants to go back and yap his mouth and saying that we bullied him and moved and kicked him out and stuff. Like, no, man. You know, like, people who know me. And that's not the way shit's going to happen with me, you know? There's going to be something had to have happened for me to say, yo, man, get your ass back to Canada, you know? Like, and I'm a professional when it comes to this, you know? There's no games to be played. And when there's a job to be done, that's what needs to get done. And, you know, it is what it is. And if you don't want to believe me and you want to do whatever and, you know, hang around this guy and do that, hey, so be it. But when you see me, keep walking. Don't talk to me.
Well, when I got told that, I was like, oh, well, we're in for a real fucking fight now. Because now, like, when you put Ryan's back up against the wall, he comes out swinging.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So, like, normally I would be nervous for somebody in that situation, but I know you pretty well, and I know you're just going to come out and fight anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, it's I'm a different breed. You know, a lot of people would have kind of folded in that situation with everything that was going on when we were there. But you know, it's me. You know, I've dealt with all the struggles, dealt with obstacles throughout my whole life, and nothing like that's gonna stop me from doing what I have to do.
It's called mental toughness.
Yeah.
Unbreakable brain. You're good to go. So.
Yeah. In this sport, you got to have that.
100%. So when you're in the back and you're coming out and you're getting ready to go, what's going through your head?
Ben, we're here. It's time to go.
Fight time.
You know, all the training's been done, everything, and now it's time to shine. Get in there and have some fun.
Because you did have a live video, and it was you coming out of your locker room, and then they took you through this freaking maze. I didn't know where the hell you were going.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, my
And
God.
we waited there for like 10 minutes, too. I was like, what the hell is going on? But, you know, you got to be ready for everything. You know, you got to be able to adapt to the situation you're put in.
Now, was that the normal route for them to take the fighters out, or was this a different route?
No, I'm pretty sure it was, because where our change rooms were, that was about the only way to get down. So.
Oh, okay. I know promoters will do some fuckery with the out-of-town guys a little bit, and they'll take you on a little bit of a trip sometimes to get out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. When you're being brought in as the opponent, you know, don't think everything is going to go swell.
Yeah, we did talk the day after the fight a little bit, and you were telling me about the reception from the Russian people after the fight that you ran into.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. You know, like after the fight, the promoter knocked on my dressing room door and was like, people out here want to take photos. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I come out there, and there's like 50 people outside waiting to take pictures with me.
Oh, shit.
So, you know, I was taking pictures with them, and every single one came up, was telling me that you're the champion. You won. Bad decision. This. I was just like, shit. And then the next day, we're out at the mall and stuff, and people are coming up to me. They're photo, and okay. And then they're telling me, too. They're like, that was bad decision. You are the champion. Don't let anybody tell you. I'm like, wow, all these Russian people are telling me what they saw, what the judges didn't see.
I don't think the judges didn't see it. I just it's a Russian thing, right? Like, fuck. I obviously watched the fight. I did the live feed for it, and there were some fuckboys on there too. What's his name? Lincoln Schultz or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
We can blast that.
Everybody always talking shit on the computer.
Well, like, the live feed was really, really hard to get. Like, the Russians, they did not want the Canadian people to see it for some reason. I have no idea why. Literally took me hours.
Why. Look what happened.
Exactly. Literally took me hours to find this live feed. And then there's a couple of haters on there, and people are still watching the video. It's got over 10,000 views already.
Oh.
So, there's some guys on there, oh, Ryan won the fight, and then other guys, oh, the Russian won the fight, because apparently track is a big thing over there. I have no idea why, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how guys think just because the guy's being busy hitting gloves that he's winning.
Well, I judge fights a little bit differently, I think, than most people, because I take aggression and ring control. I think that's a big factor.
It is. It should be.
Like, I think it should be the amount of, like, obviously punches is going to be the biggest one, punches landed and heavy strikes, but I think aggression and ring control is huge.
Oh yeah, and punches landed is what we're saying, not punches thrown.
Yes.
You know, like punches landed flush, not on gloves.
Well, yeah, when they do these CompuStat strikes, and you see, oh, this guy threw 600 punches, but he only landed 127. People always just see that big number, like, holy shit, that's a lot of punches, but they didn't land.
No, exactly. Yeah, he threw them, but he threw 600 punches, but landed 100. So Like, what percentage is that? 10%?
Right? It's not good. But, like, let's say you threw 50 and landed 40.
Exactly.
But, and I think the punch, like, the type of the punch matters. Like, if you hit 57 jabs, or let's say he hit you with 57 jabs, but you hit him with 35 massive right hands, I think that's a big difference.
Oh, exactly. Like, yeah, okay, you hit me with jabs, but I hit you with a right hand and put you on the other side of the ring.
It's a big difference.
It's a big difference. Then, you know, it's almost like kind of like the amateur. It's like a guy hits you. You can hit a guy, boom, drop him. He gets a standing 8 count. The ref says go, while you jab him one time in the face, while you're already back to the same points as him.
Yeah.
You know, and I think in the pro game, it's totally different. That's
Yes.
not the way it works, you know. But yeah,
there's a lot of these guys that'll go out there and ride the ropes and throw a million jabs and a couple right hands, and they'll breeze by in a fight where the other guy put the aggression on him, put the pace. And I don't understand some of the decisions myself, but obviously I'm not a fucking judge, and they probably won't let me do that either. So,
yeah.
but did you? I know you ended up watching Adam Braidwood's fight.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think of that?
Yeah, it's trick, man. What I think it don't blink.
Right.
You know, that's the thing with these heavyweights, man. It's you know, when you're that big, it's a 50-50, man. Whoever connects on that button, night.
Did you like the antics that happened after the fight went on longer than the fight itself?
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? It's good, man. It's good though, because guys need to, you know, they're selling the fight. It's a fight that everybody wants to see. And, you know, you got to keep that animosity, you know, like they don't like each other. So, you know what? You got to keep that at full strength. And then, you know, when it comes time to fight, you know, it's nothing but bad intentions on every punch just because you don't like that guy.
Well, that's the interesting thing with that fight is it's one of those fights that you can actually build up. Both guys are Canadian. Like with you fighting out of the country all the time, it's hard to get the kind of like quote unquote drama behind it. Like,
yeah,
we can't have this Russian guy on the show, and then he's going to speak Russian. We have no idea what the hell he's talking about. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
You just show up and fight, right? But
exactly.
with that fight, you can actually put a story behind it. It has got a huge story behind it from the last year of shit talk on the internet.
Oh yeah, big time.
So hopefully we can get you to come down with us to the fight, because that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you're not flying off to freaking Guadalajara to beat up somebody, who knows where you're going?
You know? No, if not, though, I want to be there for sure.
Yeah. There was a lot of fights that happened on the weekend, too. The Anthony Joshua versus the Kiwi fella, Joseph Parker. Did you watch that?
Parker. Yeah, I watched it. You know, not as entertaining as a fight that I thought it would be, but, you know, I think Wilder beats Joshua. I think he knocks him out.
I think so too.
And then you got that Tyson Fury, who gives trouble to any heavyweight.
He's my favorite, hands down.
Oh yeah, he's legit, right?
Well, he's got the ability to make everybody look silly.
Big time.
He's very slick on his feet for a giant human being. Was he 6'7"?
6'9", isn't he?
Is he that big? Oh my God, he's huge.
Yeah, he's huge, man. He's huge.
Hey, to watch a guy that big be able to move the way he does, he's a freak.
Oh, big time.
So I can't wait till he's actually ready to go. He's probably gonna get a warm up fight before he jumps into the deep end again. But I think everybody's in trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd like to see him and Shannon Briggs go at it.
Wilder, or I mean Fury.
Yeah,
That would be funny.
It'd be a funny fight because both guys can shit talk too, right? They'd be at each other.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
Well, we let both of them do steroids. I think that's what we have to do because Shannon already popped. I think Tyson popped for cocaine. I don't think he ever popped for steroids, but maybe we let Tyson get high and then we'll let Shannon do steroids and we'll have a real fight.
Yeah. Shit, eh?
I'm just joking. I don't condone any of that. But I think it'd be a good warm up fight for Tyson because it's a real guy. Like he's got a real name. It's not going to be some shit can, and they can put some drama behind it.
Oh yeah, they could.
So what else we got coming up in the boxing world right now? We got who's fighting? You would know better than me, I think.
We got Canelo Triple G.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
And then we got Lomachenko and Linares.
Ooh, that's a good fight too.
That's a really good fight. That's going to be really good.
You think Linares can take him out?
Man, it's like so hard because they're both good.
I want to talk to you about Lomachenko a little bit because I can't get into it. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. He's jumping around like a friggin' jackrabbit all over the place. I can't get into it.
Yeah, his movement and his skill is amazing. Like it's different, you know.
Maybe it's because I can't do it that I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. He does stuff that people are just like, wow.
Well, I don't know how he doesn't get hit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I think if Linares can connect with him, it might be night.
Oh yeah.
Hits hard.
He's good too. Linares is, he's legit. He's fast. He's can hit. So that's going to be a very interesting fight.
I can't even make a pick on it. I don't want to, but I will make a pick on the Triple G fight. I think Triple G beats him.
Yeah, you think so? I think Canelo comes better this time.
Really? Because all that clenbuterol?
Yeah. Hey, shit, eh?
I don't know much about that. I just seen he tested positive for clenbuterol, but I do know that Mexican beef has a lot of clenbuterol in it for some reason.
Yeah, I was reading that they do that.
I don't know why, because who knows? I have to ask a Mexican, I guess.
Yeah.
Why do you think Canelo will take that this time?
Why do you think man, he's still so young and he just keeps getting better.
He's had a lot of fights.
You know, yeah, and like I don't know, like I think he takes it this one.
Do you think Triple G's on the back nine right now then?
I wouldn't say that. Triple G's still always dangerous, right?
Yeah.
But I just think, Canelo, he's still so young. He's still, like, when you look at his losses, is only from Mayweather and Triple G, right? And that Triple G fight, I think if he didn't take a couple of those rounds off, he could have won it.
I think so too, yeah. Well, it's an interesting fight. It's probably one of the bigger fights that'll happen other than Wilder and Joshua.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I think it's probably bigger than the Lomachenko fight. I don't.
Yeah, because the Mexican fans, right?
Yeah, they come in for that. They come in for that ginger. I've never seen a ginger Mexican before, but they come in like, I don't know. He's a god over there.
Oh, they love him. They love him, and that's the same thing. That's the same thing with White Wilder. If he's smart, he'll go to the UK and fight Joshua because he'll make way more money than he will fighting in the US.
Yeah, way more money. So I know Wilder's calling for a 50-50 split on that fight.
It should be.
I think so too. Like you got a guy that's 40-0 and a guy that's 21-0, and Wilder's had just about double the amount of fights.
Yep.
WBC World Heavyweight Champion against, I guess Joshua's now got 4 belts.
Really?
And one's at super heavyweight, I think. He's got WBO, WBA, IBF, and then I think he's got a WBA super heavyweight title. It's a lot of belts. Uh-oh, is he still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, brother.
That's all right. Probably got a text message. So I did bring up Real Deal Athletics at the beginning of the show. Are you going to be coming out with some new stuff? I know that you design all this stuff yourself, so.
Yeah, we have some new stuff coming. We're just trying to get rid of a little bit of stock that we have in, but I'll also have my last fight shirts, the Crooks fight shirts, the Crooks and Real Deal Athletic collab.
Yeah.
They should be here, I'm hoping, by the end of this week, so we'll get them up there so people can get.
And are you going to be putting the hoodies on there too, or are they going to be a private thing?
They'll probably be more of a private thing, but who knows? I might put some up there just to get them out.
Okay.
But yeah, no, once I post up there, people can just send me a message, or they can go to the realdealathletics.ca site and check and see if they're up there.
The hoodies are dope. You sent me a picture of them. They're dope.
They're real nice.
I like those. I'm going to take one of everything.
Yeah, I got you, brother.
I'll be in Edmonton the end of this month, actually. You'll probably be gone though.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, if you got a fight, you'll probably be gone. Damn it! I always miss you when you're.
I know. Shit, eh? That's a 20. Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know here in the next couple days.
Well, when the news drops, it'll drop on Ryan Ford's Facebook, and then I'll share it, obviously. But I'm hoping that something happens for you here real quick. I think you need a quick turnaround after that one because everybody thinks that you won.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm trying to get something lined up here soon.
Still in shape. I just ate a little bit on the, for a good 3 days. I ate whatever I wanted, but I'm back on the diet now, back on the game plan, and it's hopefully it's going to be showtime here soon.
Hey, after every fight, you go to this friggin' Italian bakery and you post these pictures of these giant cannolis.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, the best. and they got a coconut cream pie there. Oh, it's even better.
You were telling me about this coconut cream pie. It weighs like 5 pounds.
Oh, it's ridiculous, bro. They use real cream. Like it's a serious pie.
Did you eat the whole thing?
Pretty much. took me about 3 days.
You weighed in at 168 for the fight. What are you walking around at right now?
Hey?
I said you weighed
right
in
now?
Yeah, right now.
Right now I'm about 195.
Well, that's not bad at all.
No, it was getting up there. Then I shut that shit down real quick.
I've seen you as heavy as maybe 205, I think.
Yeah, 205.
Maybe.
Ridiculous.
That's big. 205 is big. Yeah. Because I'm bigger than you are. I'm a couple inches taller than you. I might be a little bit wider, but I get to about 215 and I start to feel real bad.
Oh yeah, I'd feel real bad.
Yeah,
real heavy. Those runs would be taking a little longer.
Like when I had my knee surgery, I got up to 240.
Oh wow, eh?
Yeah, I had 2 knee surgeries back to back. So I was laid up for 3 months, and then I tore it again and had to go back in again. And then I was laid up for another 6 months, and I went right up to 240.
Oh shit!
That's pretty big on a 6 foot tall frame.
Oh yeah, huge.
Yeah, huge. Huh. So I don't like being that big. I felt pretty bad I felt like friggin' Ronald McDonald for a little while.
Yeah.
But thankfully I got her down to I'm like 215 right now, but I've put on a lot of muscle for some reason. I don't know what the hell I'm doing to put on muscle, but so I don't lift weights.
Oh no.
I do I like the resistance bands.
Oh yeah, those are good.
I like those because I feel that it helps me with recoil on punching too. So I like the resistance bands, and but apparently it's putting muscle on my frame too at the same time. So probably not a bad thing.
You gotta slow down. You gotta slow down a little bit.
Well, I've been doing that stair thing too. I hate that. I figured if I'm gonna do something like that and get in the gym, I have to hate it, because if I hate it, it's probably good.
Exactly. You always hate the stuff that you don't like doing.
Now, what the hell are you doing right now? Are you making something to eat?
No, I was just putting this stuff away back in this cupboard because it's too packed.
Oh, you're literally doing.
No, man, I had my shake already, so I don't get to eat for a couple hours.
So what? That's something I should talk to you about. Is what is your eating schedule? So I know you like to do fasted cardio in the morning.
Yeah, I usually fast from like 8 or 9 o'clock at nighttime till 12 the next day.
Wow.
Today was 11, so I trained. I ran 3 miles this morning and did 15 minutes on the Stairmaster, and then just did some light weights. And then I was starving, so I came home and made my shake. Then like 2.5 hours after that, I'll eat my one meal. And then usually every 2.5 hours, I'll eat.
So tell me about this fasted stuff that I don't understand it, because when I get up, I get up at 5 and I'm freaking starving.
Yeah, I know. Same here.
So
I'm up at 5 though, but I'm up at 7 and I'm starving. But I just grab a coffee, and then I just wait till these kids are ready for school, till I have to take them to school, and then I don't know. It helps you burn. A lot of people will eat before they go to the gym.
Yeah.
But then, when you're doing cardio, it's like pretty much you're just burning what you ate.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
If you go fasted, you're going to burn calories that you don't have, and you're going to burn more fat than just the food that you just ate, right?
You don't eat till noon, though.
Yeah, I usually don't eat till noon.
Holy fuck, I'd want to kill somebody.
Yeah. But then it kind of helps you mentally, too, when you're getting ready for a weight cut, too, because you're not eating, right?
Yeah, the weight cut's terrible. I like to eat, so like I get up in the morning and I have a shake. But I get up at 5 because I'm kind of on the same thing that you are, where I got to work around what my wife and my daughter do.
Yeah.
So I get up before everybody. I go do things. Then my wife goes to work. I get my kid off to school, and then I go into the gym, and I get on the stair thing and the bike and all that kind of nonsense when I can do it. But in the morning, I get up and run.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and it's better to run empty stomach.
Yeah, I drink water before I go out.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but when I come back, I'm starving, so I have a shake. But I'm gonna try that now. I don't think I can wait till noon. Maybe like 10 a.m. because I'm gonna go off of like I'm up 2 hours before you.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So I'm gonna go off that. I'm gonna try it for a while and see what happens. I like to try things. Yeah, I'm gonna try it and see what happens. I like to try things like that. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, fuck me then.
On to the next one.
Yeah. So you got home, and it was right at Easter, obviously. How excited were your kids to see you? Obviously, you're gone for, like, what, 6 weeks?
Yeah, 6 weeks. Oh, they were so excited.
I didn't see any of these, you hiding in the trunk of the car or anything this time on the Instagram.
No, they picked me up. They came to the airport to pick me up this time because they were on spring break. So
that's got to be the best time, is when you get to come home.
Oh man, I'm telling you, just after the fight, that's all I can wait. I'm just like, man, hurry up this flight. I need to get home.
So
I need to get home.
If you had a fight camp like during summer break when the kids don't go to school, would you ever consider taking them with you to Montreal or no?
No, just because it just defeats the purpose of why I go.
I get that you'd have to get a hotel then too, right? You're not gonna drag them into that friggin' dirty dorm.
Yeah. Oh hell no.
That wouldn't happen.
No.
But it would just be, it wouldn't, when I'm there, it's there to take care of business, and that's all. And, I don't want to feel loved,
Yeah, you got to feel the hate, right?
Yeah. I gotta after training come back, there ain't nobody there to hug me, so I'm pissed off.
I've got a few phone calls from you from the dorms. You got a nice tour the one time on FaceTime.
Yeah.
But that place is disgusting.
It's different, bro. It's different.
It looks like something out of you watch the show The Walking Dead. It looks like something where they'd be hiding out from zombies. There's no ceilings on the rooms. There's weird people running around.
Oh yeah.
But
something.
You get over there though, and you turn in.
Happen.
Yeah, well, when you go over there, you turn into a different guy, right? So you kind of like a caged animal.
That's exactly why I go.
So when you're at home in Edmonton, then do you have a coach there?
No.
Okay.
I know the coaches.
Yep.
But when I'm here, usually it's all me.
So what are you doing then on a regular basis? Do you have like a set plan of what you do?
Oh yeah, like my mornings is running. I always switch it up when I'm here. I can get somebody to hold pads for me, then I'll get somebody to hold pads for me. But I'm always running, always in the gym. If nobody's holding pads, and I'll do heavy weight work. Whenever I can get in sparring, I'll get in sparring. Yeah, man. It's just pretty much do what I got to do here.
And bodies there aren't that hard to find.
No, but the quality.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, you get some big bodies over like Cody Cron. He'd probably be good to go with because he's tough.
Oh yeah, he is. He's a good guy to go with.
Yeah, and he'll fight, which is good.
And yeah, that's the thing is you don't back up.
Yeah.
So that's good. We go down to the Panthers gym, Ben Alvarez, and a couple guys there. They're good guys to train, get sparring in with. Yeah, so.
Oh, you're getting in you're always doing something. You're always going. Fucking Instagram's busy. I can't even keep up with it half the time because you're here, you're there, you're hard to track down.
Yeah, I'm everywhere, man. 100 miles an hour.
And are you with a new meal prep company right now, or are you with the old one?
Yeah, I just signed a deal with the guys at Meal Craft here in Edmonton. And, they got a website on they got a site on Facebook, Meal Craft. They also got an Instagram page. And, their meals are really good. They make some tasty meals, but they also have, the macros on there too, your calories and how much fat, how much carbs, how much protein. So that's good. And, yeah, we just started this deal this week, and they dropped me off my meals the other day, and they're good.
So whatever you were eating last night looked fantastic.
Yeah, last night was the Buddha Bowl. So chickpeas, broccoli, spinach. It was legit.
Because I like when I seen it, I was sitting down to eat after boxing, and I had a dry fucking chicken breast, some green beans, and a quarter cup of rice. And then I see you with this damn friggin' Buddha bowl. I wanted to throw my phone against the wall.
Yeah, I know. Man, I've done that stuff. Or it's just like the plain chicken bread stuff. But man, really, you need a different variety of foods. And when they cook them properly, like how they do at this meal prep place, it's not bad for you, right? But it is a lot better than just eating plain damn chicken breasts and stuff, because I used to do that all the time.
It's terrible.
Terrible, bro.
I hate it. Do you eat a lot of beef?
Beef?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like beef. I like extra lean beef, steaks, right?
Yep. So we just bought a half a cow here from my wife's uncle. He does grass-fed beef.
Oh, nice.
And it has got to be one of the greatest things I eat throughout the week. It's fantastic. Even like the ground beef, if you make just like a ground beef, I call them a poor man's steak, but just like a 6-ounce ground beef patty, you throw it on the barbecue. You don't even need to put nothing on it. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah. When sometimes I get steaks and I make them and I don't even put any seasoning or anything on them. Just good to go.
Yeah, like we got it last week, and the first thing we had, there was a bunch of T-bone steaks in there, and they were cut 1 inch thick. I was like, oh shit, we're eating these right now.
Yeah.
And like I cooked them on the barbecue, medium rare. Obviously, you got to have a little bit of blood in there because you got to be a savage. But
you have to.
You could pull the bone out.
Oh wow.
It was fantastic. But if you're home when I come down at the end of April, I'll bring you some.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I'll keep it frozen, and you tell me what you think, because it's the best beef I've ever had in my life.
Yeah. I'll have to do that.
We're talking about like this guy's got 5,000 cows out on friggin' 10,000 acres in the middle of nowhere in Saskatchewan, and all they do is eat grass all day.
Oh shit, eh?
Yeah, it's good. They're the Black Angus.
Black Angus.
Yeah. So it's relatively inexpensive too for like a half. So we ended up getting 372 pounds of beef. That's without the bone. That's just beef. 372 pounds for, I think it was $1,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So it wasn't even that bad. That's cut and wrapped and everything.
That's legit, man.
It's legit as fuck. It's so good. And like with the fat content that's actually on it, it's pretty close to what like chicken or turkey would be.
Oh yeah, beef. Beef. That's the thing people don't understand is that when you eat ground beef, like lean beef, it's exactly the same as chicken.
Yeah, like I used to go out and spring on the ground bison all the time, but there's no difference.
No, for sure.
Absolutely zero difference between the two. You can eat both of them. They do the same goddamn thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I'm on a beef kick. So I'll have a half a cow gone here in about 6 months, hopefully, and then I can get another one. So what is the plan with you for the rest of the day? You're gonna hang out till you got to go back to the gym, or pick the kid? Or I guess your kids wouldn't even have school today, would they?
No, they do. They were back today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're lucky.
Why, yours not?
No, they got the whole week off.
What?
Yeah. So they got last Friday they didn't go to school because it was Good Friday, and then they have all week off this week.
Really?
Yeah, so we got the boogie child running around here, and then my niece and nephew are next door, and they're always causing shit, so I got to go over there every 10 minutes to check on them. So I get a house full of kids, but that's always fun.
Oh.
It's always fun though. Their kids are entertaining, right? And always doing
exactly.
Shit. Especially my nephew. I don't know if you've seen those potty mouth videos that I've put on Instagram.
Yeah, laughing my ass off.
I had one planned. He caught me though. I was under his bed and I had a clown mask on.
Yeah.
But he caught me and my feet were hanging at the end of the bed. I was like an idiot. Left my feet out. I've got another one planned because he's got to go clean his trailer. So they have a trailer, so I'm going to hide in the bathroom in the trailer with the clown mask on and have like a machete or something like that. He'll freak right out.
Scare the shit right out of him.
Yeah, he needs it. He's a little prick, so. He's 12 years old.
Oh yeah, hey?
Yeah, so he's all excited now. He's at the boxing gym. He's got actually some given talents. He's got power, and he's got a little bit of movement, which is good. Like he's never done any boxing training before, but he hits hard.
Should, eh?
Yeah, so I'm excited to see him get in the ring. I want to see some more RJ videos hitting pads.
Yeah, I got to get him back on it. We've just been going through with soccer lately. since I've been home. But yeah, we're going to get back to boxing here this week. I told him too. So
He loves soccer, right?
oh yeah, he loves it.
Right. What was that? There was a video that you put out. He pulled some fucking Ronaldo shit. And I was like, oh my God, that kid's what, 7?
Bro, it's crazy.
Right.
It is crazy.
I seen him do this fancy thing with the ball and then kept going with it. I was like, oh shit, is this an actual game? But he's got legit skills.
Oh, it's ridiculous, his skills that he has.
If
Like
you-
I just see, and it's like, man, it's like skills that you don't teach them. It's like they either have them or they don't.
Right?
And man, he like sees things that I'm just like, wow.
He's a super athletic little kid, man.
Oh yeah.
The
crazy.
greatest thing with soccer is if he keeps going with it, he can make $1 bazillion.
So much money, bro, and you don't even have to be like Div 1.
No.
Well, that's the thing. You could play Div 5.
So do you guys watch a lot of soccer on TV?
We have been, yeah.
So have you ever heard of a live streaming service called DAZN, DAZN?
Does that what is it?
DAZN.com or whatever it is.
No, I'd have to look.
So look that one up, because if that young man wants to watch soccer, that friggin' place streams so much soccer that you would never see on TV.
Oh,
It's
that
not even fun.
DZ. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I watched the Anthony Joshua fight on the weekend too, because they give you a free month.
And is it live?
100% live.
Because they were asking me if I wanted to do something with them for my fights.
You 100% should, because it is live. And then you can watch the replay whenever you want. Like,
Really?
I literally went on it yesterday and watched the Povetkin fight again. It's $20 a month.
Oh, should eh?
Yeah, so they do, like, anything that has to do with Sky Sports, they have it on that site. And they specifically do it for Canada because we can't get Sky Sports.
Oh, okay.
So
Because this fight that I'm going to be fighting, I believe in May, is going to be on Sky Sports.
we'll be able to watch it on that website then 100%.
Nice.
Then I won't have to deal with those fucking Russians again trying to hack my shit.
You know? Fuck the cocksuckers.
All right, Ryan, we'll get you out of here for the day. I appreciate you taking 50 minutes out of your time for once. We usually do about 20. But at the beginning of the podcast, we talked about a piece of shit. The moral of that story basically is don't be a piece of shit. And if you're going to do a job, go do it, because nobody else is going to do it for you.
Exactly.
I don't know if Dario's coming.
Surround yourself with like-minded people.
Exactly. I don't know if Dario's coming on today because I haven't heard from him. Apparently he might be going to California. So maybe I'll get a song of the week out of you. I know you like music.
Song of the week. Let's go with what would I say here? Let's go with Hustle and Motivate by Nipsey Hussle.
Hustle and Motivate. Okay, I just had to write that down because I'll forget it because I'm half retarded. But I'll just give a message real quick to Mr. Edwin Aguilar. Edwin, I will be in Montreal in June. I have promised Jesse Thompson that I will stop by his gym, but if you are there, I will slap you directly in the mouth if you come within 5 feet of me. If you
And
can't,
that has nothing to do with me.
no, not at all. Well, if you can't stick up for your friends, who can you stick up for?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, my man. I know you got a shit ton of sponsors, so blast them out too.
Thanks to all my sponsors. See, here we got to go to my little sponsor thing that I did, but I want to thank Mealcraft. They're my new meal prep sponsor here while I'm in Edmonton. Who else do we got here? We have Royal Empire Jewelry. My brother's always taking care of me. Crooks and Castles. Also, Genesis Edmonton. Make sure you hit them up. Go try out the new Genesis. Sprackland Performance. Maximum Health and Nutrition. I want to give a shout out to Le Comptoir Meal in Montreal. They're my meal prep sponsor when I'm in Montreal doing my training camps. I want to give a big shout out to Title Boxing, always gearing me up. And I also want to give a big shout out to Dr. D. Batista, orthodontist out in Montreal as well. And Real Deal Athletics. We're always keeping it real.
All right, don't hang up quite yet. I'll talk to you for 2 minutes off the air, but we're the fuck out of here for table. Check you guys on Thursday. Peace.